If we dig into staff development a little bit, you've hired really some high-powered staff that are doing their own things, in many ways. They have their own voice in the industry at this point, and you've cultivated that. How did you work with senior leadership and HR? I have a little insight into that from some past stuff, but how did you do that? How did you get that kind of collaboration, within Stanford to let you hire and develop the folks that you have?
Yeah. I think the very first part is you gotta build trust. You gotta produce results. If you build the trust, you produce the results, then you can advocate. All those 3 things come together. And it wasn't a one time I was done, "Hey, I've got what I need." It's every year I'm building on that. And so internally from infrastructure, one of the things that helped enable the output of being able to recruit and being able to work with our human resource department teams required that our leaders needed to operate differently. And so what I did is I modeled essentially a clinical dyad modelship into a non-clinical business of support services because we work in healthcare. And so each one of my leaders has a leader that they are unofficially dyad with in which they are bringing value. We have multiple hospitals. One of the things we did is we took from our supplier industry quarterly business reviews, and we do quarterly business reviews with our customers. And so that's producing results and building trust. When you do that, and we do that with HR, by the way, and marketing and all these other non clinical departments, when you do that, you're able to go to the table and say, I've gotten this result, but in order to get this, I need a different type of skill set. And oftentimes, what I've done is I've looked outside of healthcare to say, category management is a standard here. Demand planning, this is what a demand planner needs to look like. We want to be leading edge here at Stanford, linking it to the organizational mission, to the work you do, to then be able to write the right job descriptions and recruit at that higher level of talent. And you're upskilling your entire workforce in doing so. So it's not one conversation, it's not one approach, but it's using this multi-prong and making sure that we're producing the value not only operationally but strategically to the organization as well.